Vera Wang is now a billionaire fashion icon. Her wedding dresses are worn by celebrities and royalty. Her name is synonymous with elegance and luxury. But here's the shocking truth. Vera didn't design her first dress until she was 40 years old.
The figure skater dream. Vera Wang grew up in New York City. Her parents were wealthy Chinese immigrants. They gave her every opportunity. But Vera had one dream: to become a professional figure skater. She trained for years, hour after hour on the ice. Early mornings, late nights. She competed nationally. She was good, really good, but not good enough. At 19, she failed to make the U.S. Olympic team. Her skating dream was over. Vera was devastated. She had dedicated her entire childhood to skating. Now what? She felt lost, directionless, like a failure. The fashion magazine years. Vera decided to pivot. She loved fashion. She had an eye for style. So she applied to work at Vogue magazine, the most prestigious fashion magazine in the world. She started at the bottom, an assistant, fetching coffee, running errands, doing grunt work. But Vera was determined. She worked harder than anyone else. She stayed late. She learned everything about fashion, photography, and publishing. Vera climbed the ladder, year after year. She became a senior fashion editor at Vogue. She spent 17 years there, 17 years building her expertise, learning from the best designers in the world, traveling to Paris, Milan, London. She thought this was her career, her destination. The brutal rejection. At 39, Vera wanted more. She applied to become editor-in-chief of Vogue. She had earned it. She had the experience, the relationships, the vision. She was confident she would get the position. But she didn't. Vogue rejected her. They chose someone else. After 17 years of dedication and hard work, Vera was passed over. She was heartbroken. She felt like she had wasted almost 2 decades. At 39, she was starting over again. A new path. Vera left Vogue. She took a job at Ralph Lauren as a design director. She worked there for 2 years. But something was stirring inside her. A question kept nagging at her. What if she created something of her own? Then came the catalyst. Vera got engaged at age 40. She went shopping for a wedding dress. She visited the most exclusive bridal boutiques in New York. Store after store, dress after dress, but nothing felt right. The dresses were either too traditional or too trendy, too frilly or too plain, too expensive for what they were. Vera was frustrated. If she couldn't find the perfect wedding dress with all her fashion experience and connections, what about other women? That's when it hit her. She would design her own wedding dress. And maybe, just maybe, she could design dresses for other women too. Starting from scratch at 40. At 40 years old, Vera Wang opened her first bridal boutique. Most people are settling into their careers at 40, thinking about retirement plans, playing it safe. But Vera was just beginning. She had no formal design training. She had never sewn a dress in her life. She had to learn everything from scratch: pattern making, fabric selection, construction techniques. She hired seamstresses to teach her. Her father gave her a loan to start the business. It was risky. The bridal industry was dominated by established designers. Who was Vera Wang? A 40-year-old former magazine editor with no design experience? The breakthrough. Vera's approach was different, revolutionary even. She brought high-fashion sensibility to bridal wear. Her dresses were elegant but modern, sophisticated but romantic. Clean lines, luxurious fabrics, impeccable tailoring. Her first boutique opened in the Carlyle Hotel in New York. It was small, intimate, personal. Vera met with each bride individually. She listened to their stories, their dreams, their vision for their special day. Word spread quickly. Brides loved her designs. They loved her attention to detail, her understanding of what made a woman feel beautiful. Celebrities started coming to her. Then more celebrities. Then royalty. In 1994, figure skater Nancy Kerrigan wore a Vera Wang design at the Olympics. Millions of people saw it on television. Orders flooded in. Vera Wang became a household name.
Building an empire. But Vera didn't stop at wedding dresses. She expanded into evening wear, ready-to-wear collections, fragrances, jewelry, home goods. Each venture built on her reputation for elegance and quality. She dressed some of the most famous women in the world: Michelle Obama, Ariana Grande, Kim Kardashian, Chelsea Clinton, actresses at the Oscars, brides around the globe. Her designs appeared on red carpets and in royal weddings. Today, the Vera Wang brand is worth over $1 billion. She has boutiques around the world. Her name is recognized globally. She revolutionized the bridal industry. And she did it all starting at 40. The woman behind the brand. Vera is now in her 70s, but she hasn't slowed down. She still designs, still innovates, still pushes boundaries. She works out daily, stays current with trends, mentors young designers. She's been open about her journey, the failures, the rejections, the late start. She tells young people that it's never too late, that 40 isn't the end, it can be the beginning.
The lesson. Vera Wang's story destroys the myth that success has an expiration date. She failed at figure skating at 19. She was rejected by Vogue at 39. She started her own company at 40 with no design experience. Most people would have given up, settled, accepted that their best years were behind them. But Vera saw something different. She saw opportunity. She saw possibility. She saw a gap in the market and the courage to fill it. Your timeline doesn't have to look like everyone else's. There's no rule that says you must achieve success by 30 or even by 40. Some of the greatest achievements in history came from people who started late. Vera Wang proves that experience isn't wasted. Those 17 years at Vogue, they taught her about fashion, quality, and what customers want. Those 2 years at Ralph Lauren, they taught her about design and business. Every detour was actually preparation.
The truth about late bloomers. Starting at 40 gave Vera advantages. She had maturity, life experience, industry connections, financial literacy. She knew who she was, what she wanted, what she stood for. She didn't waste time on trends that didn't fit her vision. Younger entrepreneurs often have energy and fearlessness, but older entrepreneurs have wisdom and perspective. Both can succeed. Both have value. Age is just a number, a data point, not a destiny.
Your story isn't over. Maybe you're reading this and you're 35, 40, 50, 60. Maybe you think you've missed your chance, that it's too late to start something new, to chase a dream.
to reinvent yourself. Vera Wang is proof that you're wrong. It's not too late. It's never too late. Your past experiences aren't failures. They're preparation. Your age isn't a limitation. It's an advantage. The question isn't, am I too old? The question is, am I willing to begin? Remember, your age is not your enemy. Your doubt is. Vera Wang started at 40. When will you start?